What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Ash the Man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now we're going to be talking about Attack on Titan Chapter 100. Yeah, Chapter 100. It's been 100 chapters of Attack on Titan with them only freaking releasing a chapter every month. And sometimes they may even skip a month. Can't believe them. All this talking has been going on. Finally, we get to see some paws out there. But not just wait, because I just honestly want to let you know before I jump right into it, the chapter, it kind of was, I mean, go lie, it was pretty okay. I'm not gonna say it was the greatest because, again, we've been dealing with a lot of talking, a lot of like stuff they've been trying to bring to life for us, and the kind of things people already made out. I mean, it's kind of crazy that you how many videos you see of speculations about Attack on Titan and the way that the stories is going, how the families, and the corruption that's going on, and how they're using the Titans to build up the wall and everything. Everything that pretty much have been, expected didn't happen, and a little bit more. But regardless, let's jump right into it. Now, my man's who's in the head of the Tobar family, don't really know his name, don't really care because, again, I'm tired of this talking. He's pretty much telling them how, that how he feels like he's at the head, that he's afraid of dying and stuff like that. Aaron and them homeland, which they are calling them the devil descendants. Now, the guy who is head captain of their military operations was letting him know that it's a high possibility that we are descendants of these devils also, but everything's not confirmed. Now, we already know that through this little era of like how Titans and stuff pretty much just savaging the land and shit, just pretty much just devouring whatever humans they see. Hey, is that a time of fucking war to see who can control the land? So, pretty much, as we scroll on, as the speech go on, they pretty much pick back up where, they set in the traps of like high executives and things of that nature. And them is pretty much is invading their country due to this big meeting of them trying to explain the story out and understands why these people are said as the devil and things in that general. Now it picks back up where Aaron is actually talking to Reiner. Now it's pretty much he revealed himself to him, a few chapters ago, explaining like, hey, Renard, it's been a second. Renard instantly recognized. He tried to go into explanation of like, why did he break the wall? We already know from previous chapters of why they broke the wall to create a diversion so they could be able to sneak in and infiltrate the military. So, and pretty much, made some grounds with it. And see, that's kind of different than what kind of Aaron we know about. Aaron is usually hot tempered. He rushed to conclusions. She's ready to, to kill. Like, hey, fuck it. If we gotta do it, we gotta do it. These motherfuckers, they did this and that. I want my goddamn revenge. That's Aaron Ho M.O. But to kind of see Aaron step back and kind of reflect on pretty much what, is going on, how their teachings are affecting these people in Reiner homeland. Like, as children, they are, influenced that Aaron and them people are the devils due to them causing this big disaster of Titans. However, Aaron understands that, hey, look, I understand where you come from. Being taught this is not right. We need to try to find a better way to, like, come to an understanding. People suffer in your land just like in mine. He pretty much explained how he infiltrated, their part, kind of understanding like, hey, look, I've been living under your land, for a while now, kind of like, seeing the good and the bad. He kind of like, understood that. But at the same time, he let them know, look, until we, can have that position to make a change, just want to let you know, we at war. Went into that Titan form, took the head of my man's, who's the head of the Tobar family, and you just see his body just collapse. You see his head pop off, mid-page pop off, 3 pieces. There you go. And they playing no roles. Now, this looked very, very, very interesting. To see that Aaron revealed himself, him and his peoples is actually, taking the time to stage infiltration to evade this home world. It's kind of interesting. It's like, they gathered the information, they put two and two together, and Aaron was able to find this place. Not sure how. I mean, I wish they're probably going to go after this little like fighting scenes or whatever. They're probably going to go, I guess, on a whole year of explaining how Eren infiltrated them. Hope to God they don't, because I mean, I would want to do another video about Attack on Titan. But however, that's where the most part was going on. Pretty much, they raging war, and right now they at war. You see, Eren going in this tight form. I may have some images, of my slide when, when the video, get composed of, which you should see on your screen now. But in the course of this, Attack on Titan is finally picking up after so long. A lot of my friends who I got a chance to talk about this already, a lot of my friends who's big fans, a lot of my friends who lost faith in it, said, okay, well, finally they picked back up. But however, I don't think it's going to last. Honestly, I would go with that demographic. I understand that it did pick up, but I don't think it's going to last because, again, it only comes out 1 month. I understand they put a nice set of chapters in there, but if you think about how my manga weekly releases are, even every 2 weeks, you can actually honestly say you get more out of it than something that released every month. Honestly, like you get about like 15 chapters, 15, boom. It could turn like 2 weeks, 60, and then 60 could be like 120, pages that you're going through a whole month compared to, Attack on Titan doing about like 40, and they just call it, hey, look, that's it for the month. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I want to see some more. Hopefully they can get some more releases on this because honestly, we need more Attack on Titan to kind of like release to keep people engaged. I mean, great that they dropped the season 2. Season 2, since you already read the manga, not many people who read the manga is going to go back and watch the anime because it's going to be like just watching the whole thing over again. But honestly, hopefully things pick up. We probably gonna see a lot of action. Maybe we get to see that, round 3, Reiner versus Eren. Hopefully, I mean, I would definitely like to see them going at it again, and just see how time has changed for everybody. Eren got longer hair, a little bit more older, a little bit more mature. I just want to see how this plays into this fact about it. Really want to see that. But I just want to thank you guys for definitely tuning in for me for this week. Again, like, subscribe, comment on the chat, on the video. Definitely appreciate that. And again, my name is Ash the Man. You have a wonderful night. Peace.